So after 10 seasons of saying I will do some Battlegrounds gameplay, season 11, I have Battlegrounds gameplay. This season so far was just about to tick over to a week. It's not been too bad for me. I quite like this. I quite like this meta. It's deja vu prowess. So when you do the same basic attack in a row, you get the opponent gets prowess, and then they get prowess puncture, which deals more damage into your block. So yeah, this meta is interesting. It does have a new attacker node, which is the fully operational, which is ironic because at the beginning of the season it wasn't actually working properly, or it wasn't working at all. So yeah, I did think maybe tech would be a big theme in terms of attackers this season, but it's not really happened. I think maybe because the Fury's not as potent as I think it would have been. So yeah, here we go. I thought I'd get me picking out my bans out of the way, because I personally find that a bit. I don't think this video doesn't need to be any longer than it does. So I dropped down Mephisto here, mainly because I just wanted to base out that bishop. As I didn't really have a good counter for him. I've had some good matches with Archangel against Bishop. This person drops down Gallon, so I dropped down my Archangel because that really was the best counter I had for Gallon. And then I was wondering, who's this guy going to pick? Who is this player going to pick? And he picks Sunspot, which I find very interesting, as Mephisto is Incinerate immune. So yeah, that was a little bit weird. So obviously Archangel, with this one, you know, parry and then heavy, although sometimes with this meta I like to weave in a medium and then go for heavy attack, but that depends on if the opponent is running the Limber Mastery. So yeah, don't do it here. Still waiting to get the poison. There's a prowess. Get the poison. 3 neurotoxins. That's amazing RNG. I get stupid RNG this match is pretty nuts. So I thought I'll just go in, throw a special. So a bit of lag there. Just hit him there, and then throw the relic, throw another heavy, back off. There's just no need to take risks going into him, and that is a very clean Gallon counter there. No idea what happened there. I forgot to, because every time with Battlegrounds I always mute the emotes, mainly because of that Loki emote. It's very tilting. So yeah, and also just makes me focus a little bit more. So yeah, that is a clear round 1 dub. And now I'm waiting to see what this guy's going to put down. And this guy throws down Bishop. Which is why I was trying to bait him out of that Mephisto. So I chucked down Korg, because I think if this guy's going to screw up, it's going to be on Korg. And I was really thinking about this. Who do I throw down here? Because I have Titania, Gore, Spider-Ham, and Adam. And I choose Spider-Ham because I think he's got evade, and with Bishop he does like to throw his specials, and I do want to go for special 2 because that special 1 is annoying to avoid, actually impossible to avoid. And I was very surprised by this fight. You're going to see why. I was a little bit in shock. So that I throw the relic to go special 2, hammer, dodge back, so I get the evade. Bit of lag there on my recording there. Oh well. And then yeah, so I fully evade that special 2. Chuck down a special 2 for Hammy Boy. Throws another special 2. This dude's playing ball right now. Is doing very well. I love Spider-Ham so much, but unfortunately here throws an SP1, so I have to waste a good chunk of time not being anywhere near him, because when he throws special 1, he has energy release, which triggers Incinerate on the opponent, excuse me, and then I get hit. So I'm thinking, if that's what cost me, I'm not going to be very happy. But round 3, I think I was pretty much good for round 3, regardless of what Vidu put down. But as you can see as well when I'm talking, we won this. As Vidu's still in there, and yeah, I was actually in complete disbelief that I won that. I thought because it's Domino, I would have. So if we go back or not, yeah, but yeah, I do think I was pretty much fine for round 3. So yeah, second match now. Got the bans here. Ban my Valkyrie, the Nerve, ban my Titania, the Nerve, and ban my rank 4 CGR, the Nerve. So I banned his Hercules, Hulkling, and Doom. As, well, I don't like fighting Hulkling, unless I have Lady Deathstrike. Yes, I take Lady Deathstrike for Hulkling. She is... Was she my favourite counter? No. I'd say Longshot, because I've taken my Longshot to rank 3 now. As he is in this... I don't know if he appears at some point in this deck. But, yeah, I love Lady Deathstrike. She's going to be my next rank 4. I have 6 rank 4s, so I'm going to get my 7th. It's definitely going to be Lady Deathstrike. I love her so much. She's just incredible. But back to this match. As you can see here, we are solid draft so far. I've got an Ascended Nick Fury. I do have enough for 2 more Ascensions. I know I'm definitely going to do Kindred if I get him out of a 5-star featured, which releases later today as I'm recording this. I'm definitely going to be doing him. But I'm not too sure about the other one, because obviously I've got Nick Fury, I've got Wolverine Weapon X as well. And looking at the draft, so yeah. Segue, I suppose. The draft, it's not looking too bad. I've got, Nick Fury, Man-Thing. I do like me a bit of Man-Thing on defense. I think he's a bit underrated. Adam, we've got Archangel, we've got Stealth Spidey, who I really want to take to rank 3. I pull Mephisto from this because this guy doesn't have an Incinerate immunity. Yes, he has Iron Doom, but because Mephisto's awakened, that gets nullified at the beginning. Now with this, he chucks down Korg, and I'm shitting myself here because I don't really have a good Korg counter. I have Nimrod, but Korg is shock immune, so you don't really want to take Nimrod for Korg unless he's the last resort. So this guy uses Thing, which I was fine with because I had Stealth Spidey for that purpose anyway, because if I don't have Valkyrie, Stealthy's my next best thing. So I go with Adam here because he was really my only option for this fight, enough to take enough Thorns damage. As Adam, he can heal, and I do like Adam a lot. The trouble with Adam is that you do need the AI to be on your side, and sometimes he's not. And with this, in this match, I believe I get a little bit of both. Because what I like to do with Adam is that I parry at the beginning. I'm not supposed to parry with Adam. What are you doing, Brideriser? This is how I like to play Adam. I, get him to just below a special 1, and then I get the opponent to hold their block so that I get the true damage and unblockable. And then, yeah, special 2. Then they're guaranteed to throw their special. And also a special 2, he goes into his stasis pod. So yeah, there I get the Fury. I'd say this is a very good Adam rotation for me. And then, yeah, I was going to throw special 2, but that would have pushed into special 3. Didn't really want that to happen. But yeah, this fight's going pretty good so far. Yeah, but Adam, he's an okay core counter, I'd say. He does take, obviously, the Thorns damage. But yeah, I think this is an example of when the opposing AI is somewhat decent, it's a very good fight for Adam. Unfortunately, I believe we lose this one. Yeah, we lose this one. Just took too much damage. I was quicker, but unfortunately, I just took way too much damage, and I will take that. I will take the L on that one because I just didn't have a good counter for that Korg, unfortunately. So this one, I'm not really sure who's placed down here, because I do believe this is one where I actually get wrecked by Future Ant-Man. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I get wrecked by Future Ant-Man here because he's still relatively new. I don't see him in quite a lot of decks, but when he is in a deck, the opponent either places him on defense or they're very good with him. Because I believe in this one, I mess up the evade on specials because, like I said, I don't really see a lot of Ant-Man futures, or Phantom Man, or Fam, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, Phantom Man, I really want to get him. He's a very, very solid champion. But yeah, with this one, I chose Nimrod mainly because I didn't really have a good option. I think with this, I didn't really make the best decisions in this match, which is why I end up losing. Spoiler alert. But you'll see that the fully operational attacker node's working. So when you remove a prowess, you gain a fury, or you armor break the opponent, you get a fury. I think that's how it works. So yeah, Nimrod, he's very good for this one. Yeah. I thought, yeah, I missed, yeah. So yeah, Nimrod's good for that. I probably should have blocked that. And yeah, as you can see, I lost that one quite badly. Although he didn't knock out my Nick Fury, he did take a load of damage, but because I got knocked out with like 75% health of that Ant-Man remaining, didn't stand a chance. So here we are, the final match I thought I would record, as the previous one was a very, very bad mismatch, because the dude had, I think it was like 4.4 million rating, and I've got 2.1 million rating, so I could be the best player in the world. I did have a very, very slim chance. I don't think maybe this dude's not playing entirely well, because I did win the first round of the match I did beforehand, so yeah. But yeah, so for this one, I ban Kitty, Doom, and Hulkling. Kitty because Kitty's nuts. Doom because Mystics are very good in this matter because the prowess isn't a passive, it's a buff, so Mystic dispersion gains a lot. And Hulkling, I just don't like fighting him at all. I like using him, I'm not a big fan of fighting him. And this dude bans my Mangog, my Shuri, and my Archangel, which I can live without those champions. I love Shuri, I love my Archangel. Mangog, he's very, very good on defense, unless you have Silk. Or the opponent has Silk, I should say. So yeah, drafting here, I choose Galen because he has Omega Sentinel and Nimrod, so I thought if this goes to round 3 and he still has one of those, and he does, if those are his best options to place down, I'll choose Galen, who I am thinking about ascending. I really am, because I was thinking about Hulkling, but Galen kind of needs it a little bit more because he gets more harvest damage. So yeah, just better looking at his draft. I was tempted to pick Gore, but Wiccan melts Gore, so I choose Korg instead because he doesn't really have a lot of core counters. Because I think Wiccan can do Korg because his attacks are energy damage. So yeah, I just farted. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, somebody farted. So dude throws down Spot. Now I'm sure some of you are thinking, Brideriser, you're going to choose Valkyrie for Spot, right? I do not choose Valkyrie because I don't like taking Spot with Valkyrie because you have to hit into his block, and that does involve, obviously, the portal block you do have to wait. So yeah, I end up choosing CGR because he has Vigilance, which ignores miss. So when Spot goes untouchable, you can still hit him. But you do have to play. I do play I do the light ending combo with CGR first, and then Vigilance second with Spot, because the Vigilance is going to last a little bit longer. So I was feeling okay. I can't remember what. Yeah, this dude took Omega Sentinel with Korg, which I think he might have won this round if he chose Wiccan. I think he must have been saving that for Gallon. So yeah, with this one, he's got 5 spots. Still got a Vigilance up. Special 2. Unfortunately, the Vigilance wears out, so I throw the Relic here, and then I just hit once, back off, and then I get hit, because, Spot, and this game doesn't like me sometimes, but yeah, I have to wait that out, so I take a bit of damage there, but not like a full combo to the face, and then get the Vigilance, another special 2, Bish, Bash, Bosh. I don't think it knocks him out, but it's close. Dude, Spot throws special, that's great AI there. I wanted him to throw that. And then, yeah, little tickles of Rupture, but get that Spot down. And the dude is still in, because Korg is incredibly tanky. Kind of want to take this dude to rank 4, but 7-star Korg exists, so that's kind of putting me off, but I want to get my 6-star Korg to high Sig, and then I probably will. But yeah, counting down, I think the only way I'm going to lose this is due to health. But this dude takes way more damage than I do, so that is an easy first round win here. So that was a very, 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 very good fight there for me personally with CGI against Spot. Because Spot don't really have a lot of answers for in my deck, to be honest. Like, I've got like Nick Fury, but I don't really like using Nick Fury on attack personally. So yeah, I chuck Man Thing down. Mainly because I thought this dude is either going to use Nimrod or he's going to use Scorpion, and I think if this were to go to round 3, if he wanted to play for round 3, well, that's a bit unfair. I do think he made a mistake in choosing Scorpion. I think Nimrod would have gotten that fight down quicker. So here we have my rank 4 6200. Valkyrie's my favourite character in this game at the moment. I love this gal so much. But yeah, she's my favourite Quicksilver counter, probably. But yeah, Quicksilver I still see a lot, and I personally find the end of this fight is extremely jammy. You will see what I mean. So this dude for a special, I block the final hit because I'm not really that good at evading Quicksilver specials. I usually block them. But this dude, it did have the impact passive on there. So I'm waiting for this dude for a special. Really wanted for a special. I thought I was gonna hit into a little bit. Hitting again. I got a special 2. I was just like, screw it. I'm going for special 2. Launch special 2. Still in block, so yeah. Bish bash bosh. Fight is done. And there's no way that dude's going to beat that. It was quite a close fight, but yeah, we did it. Also, I've been grinding out Battlegrounds quite a bit because I wanted to get the objectives done. So we are going to go into MCOC right now because I have done, or I should say won, 10 Victory Track / Gladiator Circuit matches. So I now can open a 6-star Relic Crystal, my first 6-star Relic Crystal. So I'm excited. I want to see what I get. I don't really know what relic I want, but relics, look, I know some people don't like relics. I'm kind of lukewarm to them. I don't love them. I don't hate them. I like them for the fact of a striker because sometimes that striker does help you out a bit. Like if you need to create a bit of space, or let's say you're opponent is so low that maybe a striker's going to finish him off, or the next combo after the striker, because you do get the passive stun. Sometimes, you know, the striker wins it for you. And also some do help a lot more than others. As what was it? I thought I had I had the 5-star green goblin one on my Lady Deathstrike for a long time. Well, when I got Lady Deathstrike, and yeah, I wasn't too keen. But then I think I got a 4-star vision relic, and it had it had something to do with like debuffs and torment, and obviously torment extends the duration of damaging debuff, so I thought I'll just give it a try on Lady Deathstrike. If I don't like it, I'll put it back on Green Gobbers. But yeah, that's my thoughts on relics. Don't like them, don't hate them. Some are better than others. So we should. I don't know if we've got any more to open. No, so it's just the 6-star relic. So let's see what we get out of this one. Because I'm really not too sure what I want out of this one. I'm trying to think. Hulkbuster for Shuri? Possibly. A Gamora one? I quite would like it. Actually, I quite like a Gamora one, come to think of it, for maybe CGR? Maybe a 4-1 for CGR, because I've got a 3-star one on my CGR. And we're going to be getting Ant-Man, Captain Marvel. I might put this one on Adam, I think. Let's go and have a look and see what she's got in terms of the relic attributes or abilities. Final hit gains a precision buff. That's cool. When an opponent's auto block or evade fails to trigger, they dealt a burst 12%. Okay. Hits that have true strike or deal true damage gain 8% critical rating. True damage duration. Seems critical damage rating. I'm gonna put this one on Adam. I'm definitely putting this one on Adam. So if I select that one, true damage. I think that might help Adam out a little bit, as it's a little bit more duration on his true strike, so. Or true damage, I should say. So, yeah. I'll swap that one out. That's better. So, yeah. I'm actually quite happy with that. So, thank you for watching, people. If you enjoyed this video and stayed right to the end, thank you very much. If you enjoy this video, feel free to like it. If you didn't like it, dislike it. That's fine. I have to go out my way to see. I have to get a Chrome extension to see them. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of my other content on this channel. And, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.